going to get going. Today, I think and hope everyone in here got a chance to see the recommendations of this task force. There's 12 people in this community. They have subcommittees that were comprised of hundreds of other people in this community. This is Sacramento's best, and this group behind us called Sacramento First. They put the city first. They donated a lot of time. You're talking about over 900 hours in a short period of time, and if you put a conservative bill per hour, you're talking about $250 million that they donated to the city of Sacramento. So I want to just again thank the task force here for all the work you've done. I want to thank the council members. Again, I think what you're seeing in the city of Sacramento, you're starting to see unity in terms of council. We all feel very strong. There's certain things that bring us together. This project, when you think about a new entertainment and sports complex, it has a chance to be transformative. And again, I can't say this enough. It has a chance to change the trajectory of the city of Sacramento in a significant way. You're talking about a project that could very well end up where the rail yards is, with a developer like Jerry Camillus and David Taylor and the experience that they have and their track record at the intermodal. So you're basically a convergence of convergence in one location. That has the ability to be catalytic in our downtown community. That particular facility and project is 240 acres in general, the largest infill project in the United States. So it's smart growth, there's green involved, and that's very significant. The other thing that's very important, we keep talking about putting taxpayers first. We're going to continue to do that. It'll be our responsibility now as the mayor and council. This is about jobs, jobs, jobs. There's 4,000 construction jobs that are created. We have an unemployment rate right now that's over 13%. You're talking about 4,000 construction jobs, many ongoing jobs that will be created that are permanent. Very significant for this particular project. So I'm very pleased with where we are. I'm going to have just Chris Lehane, the chair of the task force, come up and speak really briefly. You guys can ask questions, as many as you like. I'm going to have to run to another event really quickly, so I'm going to leave all the tough questions for the folks behind me. So the two chairs of this committee, Lena Fatt from our community, has been a pillar in our community. Her family has served the community for over 70 years. And then Chris Lehane, who's put countless time in organizing this group. So again, today is a great day for the city of Sacramento. It certainly did not hurt that the Kings won yesterday and that Tyreek Evans got a triple-double and that we scored 43 points in the third quarter. Chris Lehane.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I will reiterate my thanks to the task force, my co-chair, Lena Fatt, and all the task force members. There was an incredible amount of work put into this process, over 900 people hours. We had subcommittees that worked tirelessly. A number of people who chaired those subcommittees. This, I think, effectively became a full-time job for the last month or two, if not more. But I do think that this is a big day for Sacramento, a significant day for Sacramento. We were given the charge of determining whether there was a feasible approach to develop a world-class events and sports facility that would protect the taxpayers, put the taxpayers first, and lead to jobs, 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 and sustained economic development. We are very pleased by the fact that we received 7 proposals when this process began. I think people were not sure how many proposals that we would receive, but we received 7. Each and every single one of them reflected a seriousness of purpose. The developers who were involved in the process deserve to be applauded for the tremendous work that they put into it and how serious they took it. We ultimately identified 3 proposals as having the potential or promise to be feasible, that being the core, Camillus, and the Thomas Rail Yards. We believe that the project that has the best chance of success at this moment in time is moving forward with the Camillus project so long as it's integrated with the intermodal site. And to help inform the city as it goes forward, we have provided a series of milestones and schedules so that the city will have some guidance as it moves forward to help make this vision a reality. As the mayor said, I really do think that this entire process did reflect the best of Sacramento. The students that were involved, the public involvement, the developers, the members of the task force, really everyone stepped up to the plate, put the best interest of the city first, and I think that this is a great leaping off moment for the city to potentially make significant progress on something that could really transform the city going forward into the 21st century. So with that, I'll open it up to questions, and I'm sure other task force members will want to participate in the questions.
Chris, the first question the Joe taxpayer might have is, will any money come out of my pocket to pay for this deal?
By definition, these are public-private partnerships. And so you're going to have some type of a public involvement manifested in any number of ways. It could be in the form of a land grant. It could be in the form of infrastructure support. What we did do is identify in the core principles report that we put out after the public process, the public hearing process, that what we heard back from the public is that they did not want a broad-based tax. Now, I think people spoke, and they spoke very loudly with measures Q and R. And so we took that information that was identified through the public process and applied it to our review of these proposals. So when we looked at these proposals, one of our priorities was to make sure that there was not going to be a broad-based public tax that the public would be required to pay for. And I have to say, I think each and every one of the projects that came to us respected that fact and came at this in a very creative, smart way. Ultimately, we thought that the three that we identified were the ones that were the most likely and most feasible from a whole range of aspects, but particularly from a financing perspective. And again, all consistent with our concern about making sure that there was no broad-based tax.
Sure. I just want to add one comment here, and then I do have to run. I was at the All-Star Weekend a few weeks ago back in Dallas, and when it came to Sacramento, everyone was talking about Tyreek and Omri and our ability to seriously consider building a new sports and entertainment complex in a down economy without tax dollars. So the word is already traveling around the country that we are serious about putting the taxpayer first in a significant way. And if we can figure out a way to pull this off in a down economy, what does that say about our community? It is a new day in Sacramento, and that's our commitment, and we're playing to win. And I think that's what this group back here is really represented, the best of Sacramento. We brought in private people to look at a project for the good of the public. That is the best of our community, and I think that's what you're feeling and seeing here today. So again, I want to thank everyone. I've got to run, so I'm going to throw it over to Chris. And we have some council members here, our vice mayor and other council members. If you have questions on the public side, we'll be glad to address them. So thank you.
A piece of the